Was good, everybody. Man, it's been an exciting little time in hip hop, right? I'm enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about Kendrick and Drake's I ain't gonna say beef. It's a battle, and it's a battle, and I like battles. And I said this before. All is fair in the battle. um, so one of my issues with this battle right now is not coming from necessarily from the two guys who actually battled. I know there's a lot of other people jumping in it. We're just gonna focus on Drake and Kendrick right now. So with Drake and Kendrick right now, um, I think they doing what a lot of people say people should do in hip hop. You ain't got the mumbling, the trash rap, all this stripper rap and all this. So we getting an actual hip hop battle from the two of these brothers. I'm gonna say this. The fans, not all of the fans, are messing it up. You don't have to be Team Drake. You don't have to be Team Kendrick. You can favor them. I remember like when Nas and Jay battled. At the time I was more of a Jay Z fan. Um, I got on Nas music a little later. You know what I'm saying? Like Nas made me more of a fan. It wasn't that I ain't heard. I wasn't an every Nas album fan at the time. But I was able to call that straight down the middle fairly. The same with Big and Tupac, because I love both of those brothers. Rest in peace. And it was no team this, team that. So it's people that's listening to either one of these battles, and they're coming in biased anyway, and they're making personalized, and that's one thing I do not like about social media. Like y'all like to mess up every single battle by internalizing to act like y'all really a part of what's going on instead of just saying, "Let me listen to these bars, let me judge it." That's just my rant about that. That just God, it's just so irritating. It's just not like it used to be, right? Now I'm gonna say this battle so far, the first round, and we just gonna take the push-up song and Euphoria song, right? I felt like Drake won that first round. And I felt like the Euphoria song, like, listen, man, I love the lyrical rap and all that. And I just felt like it didn't catch me right away. I don't like some battles, I don't want to do too much dissecting. And I think Kendrick is good enough. I didn't like that song as much. I mean, I listened to it and I listened to it again. It just didn't catch me. And I felt like Drake was way more direct, um, in my opinion. Now in the round, let's just go second round with the Taylor Made and the 616 a.m. LA. I felt like, in my opinion, even though I thought Drake, that was very, very nice bait, catchy. I felt the Tupac and the Snoop AI was used in a good way to kind of bait Kendrick. I do feel like Kendrick's song was a better song to me. I like Kendrick's song, even though like it wasn't completely at Drake. It was like almost like more bars. Then it was a little bit more at Drake. But I like the beat to it. I like the vibe. I felt like that's the Kendrick I wanted to hear on the first. So I felt like Kendrick got that second round. The third round, Family Matters and Meet the Grams. This is the closest round. I feel like these are both better. So I personally like Drake's Family Matters better. I like it better. The visuals is just incredible. I like it way better. I feel like Drake, I'm not the biggest Drake fan, right? I like both of them the same, but I'm not big fan of either one of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? They not like necessarily my era, right? But I appreciate their artistry, and I think these dudes are legendary in hip hop, whether you like them or not. But I'm gonna say that Family Matters was just so. I felt like Drake did an amazing job on that song. Just it was just going at him. Now, Meet the Grams was the best Kendrick diss out of all three of them. I felt like this was the best. This is the best Kendrick diss that he did out of all four. But here's the problem with it. I felt like that Pusha T family, I feel like Pusha T did that already. And Pusha T did it, and he did it, and we didn't hear it. So it felt like it's just Kendrick doing the same thing Pusha T did. But I felt like Kendrick was way too long-winded. You get what I'm saying? I felt like Drake being more direct made it better for me. But I'm either on this one, it can go either way. And that's what makes it a good battle. Now, as far as I can't remember the next song Kendrick just dropped. He just dropped something yesterday with the West Coast beat. That's bringing in the round four. They going, they gonna keep going. I know Drake gonna come with something. I feel at the end of the day, both of these brothers show that they can get down in that studio and they can write this record. They showing you that they era can get busy. And I'm glad Drake didn't take the high road. I'm glad Kendrick didn't take I'm glad they won the battle. Y'all fans, y'all trying to mess the battle up, right? But it's still a good battle. And at the end of the day, I feel like between the two of them, at the end of the day, it's some stuff that's getting a little personal, but I still feel that at the end of the day, they could come together and shake hands later and be cool. Because it's never gonna be a fight or anything. Somebody gonna get killed or hurt over that. So I do feel like this. I'm glad that they battling. I'm glad that they getting into the lyrics. I'm glad that they going at each other on the lyrical tip, and it's not and it's showing y'all gonna have to rap. Chris Brown has showed you gonna have to rap now. So Drake saying you gotta rap. Kendrick saying you gotta rap. Like if you ain't trying to rap, don't do no Instagram posts about nobody. You gotta rap like back in the day. And I salute both of those brothers. And I hope they can continue doing what they're doing. But I got Drake up. But it's an even battle though, honestly. So let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.